Hi, I'm MrFlemish. And that's Spider-Man. If you haven't been living under a rock, then you should be aware of what's going down today on August 27th, 2020. The biggest fight in the history of history. Dream versus Technoblade in a fight for $100,000 on a MrBeast's video. Dream has already tweeted about the event, acting very cocky, saying that Techno is brave for even accepting the challenge, while Techno replied saying that he thought it was just going to be a casual fight. Oh, and Tommy Innit is apparently going to be commentating on it, so that's pretty cool. Now, putting aside what Dream thinks the outcome will be, I'll be looking at three sides of this event, that being Dream, Techno, and MrBeast, to determine who I think will be winning in this event. But before I do that, I do want to quickly say that if you enjoy the video that you are about to watch, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a few seconds, and if my prediction ends up being dead wrong, you can always come back and dislike the video and unsubscribe from my channel, no problem. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's just get on with the video. First things first, how is the tournament going to be set up? I don't know. The only thing that we do know is what Dream tweeted as a reply to his first tweet, saying that there's going to be 10 fights, 5 of which are going to be in 1.8, 5 of which are going to be in 1.16, to make the fight fair, because as you know, Technoblade is a Hypixel player, while Dream is more up to date because he's a speedrunner. But other than that, we don't actually know what's going to happen. I mean, they say that it's going to be 10 duels, but we don't know if it's going to be like just a regular PvP fight, or if it's going to be PvP based minigames. And also keep in mind, this is a MrBeast video, and if you've been watching MrBeast gaming, then you know that Jimmy doesn't just play the minigames. Jimmy very much influences the outcome by setting up random conditions, or giving items, or manipulating the environment of the map. If Jimmy were to be doing the same thing in this event, then it's going to be harder for me to predict who is actually going to win, because then it could be very much luck-based if he's going to do the same thing. Jimmy does this to make videos more entertaining, but I don't know if he's going to be doing the same thing in this event. So let's just think about how the fight is actually going to be, and I'm going to do that using just these 4 tweets. So based off of Technoblade's tweet, where he says that he thought this was going to be a casual fight, we can assume that there isn't going to be any like crazy PvP minigames. These are just going to be regular PvP duels. Instead of having like PvP minigames, they could be just doing regular PvP fights back to back, perhaps on different maps, but I honestly think it's just going to be the same map throughout the entire video. So what about Jimmy? Is he going to be manipulating the event or not? I don't think so. Normally he does this to make his videos more entertaining and to make it more interesting, but I don't think he's going to be doing that in this case. I think the entertaining part is based off of the fact that it's Dream versus Technoblade, and I think that's why Tommy as well is going to be commentating. I think he's going to be using people like Tommy to make the video more interesting. What we're most likely going to be seeing in the video is interviews with both Dream and Technoblade. We're going to get an analysis from Tommy commentating. He's going to ask his friends like Chandler and Chris what they think is going to happen. And he's probably going to mention a couple of times that there's $100,000 on the line. So if we can expect the fight to be just like that, just regular PvP back-to-back, 5 matches in 1.8, 5 matches in 1.16, and Jimmy is not going to be influencing the outcome of the fight, then who do I think will win this? I think Techno is going to win this battle. Okay, let me explain why. Dream is by no means a bad player, and he has a very high chance of winning this competition. I mean, we've all seen his content. Dream is a speedrunner. I mean, he even has a world record under his belt, so he knows the game through and through. He knows what he's doing. Not only that, if you look at his Manhunt videos, there's a lot of 1,000 IQ gameplays that get spread all over the internet and goes viral like every single time. And on top of that, there are clips in which Technoblade is praising Dream, or that Dream is beating Technoblade, or giving advice to Technoblade. All that hypes up Dream more to be seen as better than Technoblade, making a lot of people think that Dream is going to be winning this competition. But I don't think he actually will. He might, but I don't think he will. All of this stuff going around the internet is hyping Dream up so much that he's the best player. And just to tone down that hype a little bit, in the Manhunt videos, a lot of the high IQ plays that he does, he thinks of beforehand. And that doesn't make it any less clever or any less smart. But he's got preparation to do those things. He knows what he's going to do, and he does it. He has time in survival to prepare to do those things. But when it comes down to a 1v1 fight, we can already confidently say that in 1.8, for example, Techno is going to take that win, most likely. Dream has a chance, but I'm pretty sure that Techno is going to take that win. But we have 1.16, something where we can clearly tell that Dream is better, right? But the thing is, Techno isn't all that bad at 1.16, the combat in 1.16 either. I honestly think that Techno has a higher chance of beating Dream in 1.16 than Dream has a chance of beating Techno in 1.8. Yes, there are clips that Dream absolutely destroys Techno, but I sincerely believe that Techno simply choked in that moment. But I think when it comes down to a 1v1, just 1v1 fight just between them two, when it comes down to just a 1v1 fight just between them two, even if it's 1.16, I think Techno is going to be better prepared to take that on than what happened in Minecraft Championship. On top of that, I'm actually pretty sure that Techno is better with a bow and arrow than Dream is, which is going to give him a big advantage in PvP fights. Well, depending on how the fight is going to happen. I'm assuming that it's going to be just a big map, and they're going to get a class with armor, sword, shield, bow and arrow, perhaps potions, I don't know. Dream is a fantastic Minecraft player. He's clearly not bad at the game, and he's in a lot of ways better than Techno. But when it comes down to just PvP, I think that overall Techno still surpasses Dream, and that's what this tournament is going to be about. But we'll see, you know, the fight is happening today. The video will be uploaded soon after, I think, like perhaps a week later. We'll see what the outcome is. Look, if you seriously think that I'm dead wrong, you are so sure that Dream is going to be winning this fight, then you can follow my Twitch, link in the description. Make sure that you are notified when I go live, because when that video of MrBeast gets uploaded, I will be there to watch it live on the channel. And if you think that I'm wrong, then you can laugh at me with me live right there. You can embarrass me all you want. You can meme the frick out of me. But hey, that's just my prediction. Tell me in the comments below who you think is going to be winning that $100,000. If you like the video, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and perhaps check out my other videos, who will be right here next to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys another time. Farewell.